Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Ezekiel 24 to 28, Psalm 38, and Proverbs 8. Let's get started. It was the 9th year since King Jehoiachin had been brought to Babylon as a prisoner. On the 10th day of the 10th month, a message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, Son of man, write down today's date. The king of Babylon has surrounded Jerusalem and attacked it today. Your people refuse to obey me, so tell them a story. Say to them, the Lord and King told me, put a cooking pot on the fire, pour water on it, put pieces of meat in it. Use all the best pieces. Use the leg and shoulder. Fill it with the best bones. Pick the finest animal in the flock. Pile wood under the pot to cook the bones. Bring the water to a boil. Cook the bones in it. The Lord and King says, how terrible it will be for the city. There are so many murderers in it. How terrible for the pot that is coated with scum. The scum on it will not go away. Take the meat out of the pot piece by piece. Take it out whatever order it comes. The blood Jerusalem's people spilled is inside its walls. They poured it out on a bare rock. They did not pour it on the ground. If they had, dust would have covered it up. So I put their blood on the bare rock. I did not want it to be covered up. I poured out my great anger on them. I paid them back. So the Lord and King said to me, how terrible it will be for the city. There are so many murderers in it. I too will pile the wood high. So pile on the wood, light the fire, cook the meat well, mix in the spices. Let the bones be blackened. Then set the empty pot on the coals. Let it get hot. Let its copper glow. Then what is not pure in it will melt. Its scum will be burned away. But it can't be cleaned up. Its thick scum has not been removed. Even fire can't burn it off. Jerusalem, you are really impure. I tried to clean you up, but you would not let me make you poor. So you will not be clean again until I am no longer so angry with you. I have spoken. The time has come for me to act. I will not hold back. I will not feel sorry for you. I will do what I said I would do. You will be judged for your conduct and actions. I am the Lord, announces the Lord and King. The message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, Son of man, I will take away from you the wife you delight in. It will happen very soon. But do not sing songs of sadness. Do not let any tears flow from your eyes. Groan quietly. Do not mourn for your wife when she dies. Keep your turban on your head. Keep your sandals on your feet. Do not cover your mustache and beard. Do not eat the food people eat to comfort them when someone dies. So I spoke to my people in the morning, and in the evening my wife died. The next morning I did what I had been commanded to do. Then the people said to me, tell us what these things have to do with us. Why are you acting like this? So I told them, a message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, speak to the people of Israel. Tell them, the Lord and King says, I am about to make my temple unclean. I will let the Babylonians burn it down. It is the beautiful building you are so proud of. You take delight in it. You love it. The sons and daughters you left behind will be killed by swords. So do what Ezekiel did. Do not cover your mustache and beard. Do not eat the food people eat to comfort them when someone dies. Keep your turbans on your heads. Keep your sandals on your feet. Do not mourn or weep. You will waste away because you have sinned so much. You will groan among yourselves. What Ezekiel has done will show you what is going to happen to you. You will do just as he has done. Then you will know that I am the Lord and King. Son of man, I will take away the beautiful temple. It is their joy and glory. They take delight in it. Their hearts long for it. I will also take away their sons and daughters. On the day I destroy everything, the man will escape. He will come and tell you the news. At that time I will open your mouth. Then you will no longer be silent. You will speak with the man. That will show them what will happen to you. And they will know that I am the Lord. Chapter 25. A message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, Son of man, turn your attention to the Ammonites. Prophesy against them. Tell them, listen to the message of the Lord and King. He says, you laughed when my temple was made unclean. You also laughed when the land of Israel was completely destroyed. You mocked the people of Judah when they were taken away as prisoners. So I'm going to hand you over to the people of the east. They will set up their tents in your land. They will camp among you. They'll eat your food. They will drink your milk. I will turn the city of Rabbit into grasslands for camels. Ammon will become a resting place for sheep. Then you will know that I am the Lord. The Lord and King says, you clap your hands, you stamp your feet. Deep down inside, you hate the land of Israel. You are glad because of what happened to it. So I'll reach out my powerful hand against you. I will give you and everything you have to the nations. I'll bring you to an end among the nations. I will destroy you. Then you'll know that I am the Lord. The Lord and King says, Moab and Edom said, look, Judah has become like all the other nations. So I will let Moab's enemies attack its lower hills. They will begin at the border town. The towns include Beth Jeshimoth, Baalmeon, and Kirithaim. They are the glory of that land. I will hand Moab over to the people of the east. I will also give the Ammonites to them. And the Ammonites will no longer be remembered among the nations. I will punish Moab. Then they'll know that I am the Lord. The Lord and King said, Edom got even with Judah. That made Edom very guilty. The Lord continues, I will reach out my hand against Edom. I will kill its people and their animals. I will completely destroy it. They will be killed by swords from Teman all the way to Din. I will use my people Israel to pay Edom back. They will punish Edom because my anger against it is great. They will know how I pay back my enemies, announces the Lord and King. The Lord and King says, deep down inside them, the Philistines hated Judah, so the Philistines tried to get even with them. They had been Judah's enemies for many years. They tried to destroy them. The Lord continues, I am about to reach out my hand against the Philistines. I will wipe out the Kerethites. I will destroy those who remain among the coast. You can be sure that I will pay them back. I will punish them because my anger against them is great. When I pay them back, they will know that I am the Lord. Chapter 26. It was the 5th day of the 11th month. It was the 12th year since King Jehoiachin had been brought to Babylon as a prisoner. A message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, Son of man, Tyre laughed because of what happened to Jerusalem. The people of Tyre said, Jerusalem is the gateway of the nations, but the gate is broken. Its doors have swung open to us. Jerusalem has been destroyed, so now we will succeed. The Lord and King says, but I am against you, Tyre. I will bring many nations against you. They will come in like the waves of the sea. They will destroy your walls. They will pull down your towers. I will clear away the stones of your broken down buildings. I will turn you into nothing but a bare rock. Out in the Mediterranean Sea, your island sea, will become a place to spread fish nets. I have spoken, announces the Lord and King. And the nations will take you and everything you have. Your settlements on the coast will be destroyed by war. Then you will know that I am the Lord. The Lord and King says, from the north I am going to bring the Nebuchadnezzar against Tyre. He is the king of Babylon. He is the greatest king of all. He will come with horses and chariots. Horsemen and a great army will be brought along with him. He will go to war against you. He will destroy your settlements on the coast. He will bring in war machines to attack you. A ramp will be built up to your walls. He will raise his shields against you. He will use huge logs to knock down your walls. He will destroy your towers with his weapons. He will have so many horses that they will cover you with dust. Your walls will shake because of the noise of his war horses, wagons, and chariots. He will enter your gates just as men enter a city whose walls have been broken through. The hooves of his horses will pound in your streets. His swords will kill your people. Your strong pillars will fall to the ground. His men will take away from you your wealth and anything else they have. They will pull down your walls. They will completely destroy your fine houses. They will throw the stones and lumber of your broken down buildings into the sea. They will put an end to your noisy songs. No one will hear the music of your harps anymore. I will turn you into nothing but a bare rock. You will become a place to spread fish nets. You will never be rebuilt. And I have spoken. I am the Lord, announces the Lord and King. The Lord and King speaks to Tyre. He says, the lands along the coast will shake because of the sound of your fall. When the people will groan because so many are dying there. Then all the princes along the coast will step down from their thrones. They will put their robes away. They will take off their beautiful clothes. They will sit on the ground. They will put on terror as if it was their clothes. They will tremble with fear all the time. They will be shocked because of what has happened to you. Then they will sing a song of sadness about you. They will say to you, famous sea, you have been completely destroyed. You are filled with sea traders. You and your citizens were a mighty power on the seas. You terrified everyone who lived in you. The lands along the coast trembled with fear when you fell. The islands in the sea were terrified when you were destroyed. The Lord and King says to Tyre, I will turn you into an empty city. You will be like seas where no one lives anymore. I will cause the ocean to sweep over you. Its mighty waters will cover you. So I will bring you down together with those who go down into the grave. The people there live longer. You will have to live in the earth below. It will be like living in buildings that were destroyed many years ago. You will go down into the grave along with others, and you will never come back. You will now take your place in this world again. I will bring you to an horrible end. You will be gone forever. People will look for you, but they will never find you, announces the Lord and King. Chapter 27. A message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, Son of man, sing a song of sadness about Tyre. It is located at the gateway to the Mediterranean Sea. It does business with many nations on many coasts. Say to him, the Lord and King says, Tyre, you say, I am perfect and beautiful. You are like a ship that ruled over the high seas. Your builders made you perfect and beautiful. They cut all your lumber from juniper trees on Mount Hermon. They used a cedar tree from Lebanon to make a mast for you. They made your oars out of oak trees from Bashan. They made your deck out of cypress wood from the coast of Cyprus. They decorated it with ivory. Your sail was made out of beautiful Egyptian linen. It served as your band. Your shades were made out of blue and purple cloth. They were from the coast of Elisha. Men from Sidon and Arvad manned your oars. Tyre, your sailors were skillful. Very skilled workers from Byblos were on board. They kept you waterproof. All the ships on the sea and their sailors came up beside you. They brought their goods to trade for yours. Men from Persia, Lydia, and Put served as soldiers in your army, city of Tyre. They hung their shields and helmets on your walls. That brought glory to you. Men from Arvad and Helek guarded your walls on every side. Men from Gamad were in your towers. They hung their shields around your walls. They made you perfect and beautiful. Tarshish did business with you because you had so much wealth. They traded silver, iron, tin, and lead for your goods. Greece, Tubal, and Meshach did business with you. They traded human beings and bronze objects for your products. Men from Beth Togarmah traded chariot horses, war horses, and mules for your goods. Men from Rhodes did business with you. Many lands along the coast brought goods from you. They paid you with ivory tusks and ebony wood. Aram did business with you because you had so many products for sale. They needed turquoise, purple cloth, and needlework for your goods. They also traded fine linen, coral, and rubies for them. Judah and Israel did business with you. They traded wheat from Minnith, sweets, honey, olive oil, and lotion for your products. Damascus did business with you. That's because you had so many products and so much wealth. They traded to you wine from Helbon and wool from Zahar. They also traded to you casks of wine from Israel. You traded to them wrought iron, cassia, and calamus. Dedan traded saddle blankets to you. Arabia and all the princes of Kedar brought goods from you. They traded you lambs, rams, and goats for them. Traders from Sheba and Ramah did business with you. They traded the finest spices, jewels, and gold for your goods. Haran, Canaan, and Eden did business with you. So did traders from Sheba, Asher, and Kilmad. In your market they traded beautiful clothes, blue cloth, and needlework to you. They also traded colorful rugs that had twisted cords and tight knots. The ships of Tarshish carry your products. You are like a ship filled with a heavy load as you sail the sea. The soldiers who man your oars take you out to the high seas, but the east wind will break you in pieces far out at sea. You will be wrecked on that day. Your wealth, goods, and products will sink down deep into the sea. So will your sailors, officers, carpenters, traders, and all your soldiers. Anyone else on board will sink too. The lands along the coast will shake when your sailors cry out. All those who man the oars will desert their ships. The soldiers and the officers, the sailors and all the officers will stand on the shore. They will raise their voices. They will cry bitterly over you. They will sprinkle dust on their head. They will roll in ashes. They will shave their heads because of you. They will put on the clothes of sadness. They will weep over you. Their spirits will be greatly troubled. They will be very sad. As they weep and mourn over you, they will sing a song of sadness about you. They will say, "Who was ever like Tyre? It was destroyed on the sea. Your goods went out on the sea. You supplied many nations with what they need. You had so much wealth and so many products. You make the kings of the earth rich. Now the sea has torn you apart. You have sunk deep down into it. Your products and all your people have gone down with you. All those who live in the lands along the coast are shocked because of what has happened to you. Their kings tremble with fear. Their faces are twisted with horror. The traders among the nations laugh at you. You have come to an horrible end, and you will be gone forever." Chapter 28. A message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, "Son of man, speak to Ethbaal. He is the ruler of Tyre. Tell him, the Lord and King says, in your proud heart you say, I am a god. I sit on the throne of a god in the Mediterranean Sea. But you are only a human being. You are not a god. In spite of that, you think you are as wise as a god. Are you wiser than Daniel? Isn't even one secret hidden from you? You are wise and understanding, so you have become very wealthy. You have piled up gold and silver among your treasures. You have used your great skill in trade to increase your wealth. You are very rich, so your heart has become proud. The Lord and King says, you think you are wise. In fact, you claim to be as wise as a god, so I am going to bring outsiders against you. They will not show you any pity at all. They will use their swords against your beauty and wisdom. They will strike down your shining glory. They will bring you down to the grave. You will die a horrible death in the middle of the sea. Then you will say, I am a god. I am a god? Will you say that to those who kill you? You will be only a human being to those who kill you. You will not be a god to them. You will die just like those who have not been circumcised. Outsiders will kill you. I have spoken, and now says the Lord and King. A message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, Son of man, sing a song of sadness about the King of Time. Tell him, the Lord and King says, you are the model of perfection. You are full of wisdom. You are perfect and beautiful. You are in Eden. It was my garden. All kinds of jewels decorated me. Here's a list of them. Carnelian, chrysolite, and emerald, topaz, onyx, and jasper, lapis lazuli, turquoise, and beryl. Your settings and mountains were made out of gold. On the day you were created, they were prepared. I appointed you to be like a guardian angel. I appointed you for that purpose. You are on my holy mountain. You walked along among the gleaming jewels. Your conduct was without blame from the day you were created. But soon you began to sin. You traded with many nations. You harmed people everywhere, and you sinned. So I sent away from my mountain in shame. Guardian angel, I drove you away from among the gleaming jewels. You thought you were so handsome that it made your heart proud. You thought you were so glorious that it spoiled your wisdom. So I threw you down to the earth. I made an example out of you in front of kings. Your many sins and dishonest trade made your holy places impure. So I made you go up in flames. I turned you into nothing but ashes on the ground. I let everyone see. All the nations that knew you are shocked because of what happened to you. You have come to a horrible end, and you will be gone forever. A message from the Lord came to me. The Lord said, Son of man, turn your attention to the city of Eden. Prophecy against it. Say, the Lord and King says, See, I am against your people. Among you I will display my glory. I will punish your people. Among you I will prove that I am holy. Then you will know that I am the Lord. I will send a plague on you. I will make blood flow in your streets. Those who are killed will fall inside you. Swords will strike your people on every side. Then they will know that I am the Lord. The people of Israel will no longer have neighbors who hate them. Those neighbors will not be like sharp and painful thorns anymore. Then Israel will know that I am the Lord and King. The Lord and King says, I will gather the people of Israel together from the nations where they have been scattered. That will prove that I am holy. I will let the nations see. Then Israel will live in their own land. I gave it to my servant Jacob. My people will live there in safety. They will build houses. They will plant vineyards. They will live in safety. I will punish all their neighbors who told lies about them. Then Israel will know that I am the Lord their God. Proverbs 8. Doesn't wisdom call her? Doesn't understanding raise her voice? At the highest point along the wall, she takes her place where the paths meet, beside the gate leading into the sea. She cries out at the entrance. She says, People, I call out to you. I raise my voice to all human beings. You who are childish, get some good sense. You who are foolish, set your hearts on getting. Listen, I have things to say that you can depend on. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speaks what is true. My lips say evil. All the words of my mouth are honest. None of them is twisted or simple. To those who have understanding, all my words are right. To those who have found knowledge, they are true. Choose my teaching instead of silver. Choose knowledge rather than fine gold. Wisdom is worth more than rubies. Nothing you want can compare with her. I, wisdom, live together with understanding. I have knowledge and good sense. To have respect for the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and bragging. I hate evil ways and twisted words. I have good sense and give good advice. I have understanding and power. By me, kings rule. Leaders make laws that are fair. By me, princes and nobles govern. It is by me that anyone rules on earth. I love those who love me. Those who look for me find me. With me are riches and honor. With me are lasting wealth and success. My fruit is better than fine gold. My gifts are better than the finest silver. I walk in ways that are honest. I take paths that are right. I leave riches to those who love me. I give them more than they have room for. The Lord created me as the first of his works. Before his acts of long ago. I was formed a long, long time ago. I was formed at the very beginning, when the world was created. Before there were any oceans, I was born. It was before there were springs flowing with water. Before the mountains were sailing in place, I was born. Before there were any hills, I was born. It happened before the Lord made the world and its fields. It was before he made the dust of the earth. I was there when he set the heavens in place. When he marked out the place where the sky meets the sea, I was there. That was when he put the clouds above. It was when he fixed the ocean springs in place. It was when he set limits for the sea so that the waters had to obey his command. When the Lord made out the foundations of the earth, I was there. I was constantly at his side. I was filled with delight day after day. I was always happy to be with him. His whole world filled me with joy. I took delight in all human beings. My children, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my teaching and be wise. Don't turn away from me. Blessed are those who listen to me. They watch every day at my doors. They wait beside my doorway. Those who find me find life. They receive blessing from the Lord. But those who don't find me harm only themselves. Everyone who hates me loves death. Psalm 38. Lord, don't correct me when you are angry. Don't punish me when you are burning with anger. You have wounded me with your arrows. You have struck me with your hand. Because of your anger, my whole body is sick. Because of my sin, I'm not healthy. My guilt has become too much for me. It is a load too heavy to carry. My wounds are ugly. They stink. I've been foolish. I have sinned. I am bent over. I've been brought very low. All day long I go around weeping. My back is filled with burning pain. My whole body is sick. I am weak and feel as if I've been broken in pieces. I groan because of the great pain in my heart. Lord, everything I really want is clearly known to you. You always hear me when I sigh. My heart pants and my strength is gone. My eyes can hardly see. My friends and companions avoid me because of my wounds. My neighbors stay far away from me. Those who are trying to kill me set their traps. Those who want to harm me talk about destroying me. All day long they make their plans and tell their lies. Like a deaf person, I can't hear. Like someone who can't speak, I can't say a word. I'm like someone who doesn't hear. I'm like a person whose mouth can't make any reply. Lord, I wait for you to help me. Lord my God, I know you will answer. I said, don't let my enemies have the joy of seeing me fall. Don't let them brag when my feet slip. I'm about to fall. My pain never leaves me. I admit that I have done wrong. I am troubled by my sin. Although I have done nothing to cause many people have become my enemies. They hate me without any reason. They pay me back with evil, even though I was good to them. They bring charges against me, though I try only to do what is good. Lord, don't desert me. My God, don't be far away from me. Lord, my Savior, come quickly to help me. Now that's done, I shall now do the Lord's Prayer. Please bow your heads. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we also forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.